The title of this lecture is Leadership Through Power. Sometimes, managers use power strategically in order to lead. Power is important to management because a manager that has power is able to influence other people. After being influenced, others will then do what is necessary to bring about the change that the manager seeks. If the manager were to be without any power, then they would be unable to bring about change. They would not be able to access the resources they need, update the policy of the organization, or achieve anything substantial. For this reason, let's discuss 5 basic types of power to be aware of and know how to use: reward power, coercive power, legitimate power, referent power, and expert power. So the first, reward power. Managers should have reward power. They need to be able to provide financial and non-financial rewards. As part of the financial rewards, they need to be able to promote people or offer salary increases. As part of the non-financial rewards, they need to be able to influence such things such as the type of work one does. Another type of power is coercive power. To some people, the word coercive can be a bit confusing. The simple definition states that it means using force or threats to make someone do something. Now, with this definition in mind, coercive doesn't seem to sound very managerial. However, the term coercive power does belong in the manager's toolset. For a manager to have coercive power, it means that they need to behave in such a way so as to show their seriousness towards disciplinary actions. To maintain discipline, the manager must maintain their ability to punish, and the employees must know that the manager has this ability and must believe that the manager would use this ability if needed. If the manager has difficulty with punishing employees, the manager must fake it so as to maintain their coercive power. Another type of power is legitimate power. Legitimate power is the power a person gets when they are accepted into a formal or official position of leadership within a company or other type of organization. The position this usually refers to is that of a team lead, supervisor, manager, or executive. As an example, a sports coach has legitimate power over members of a boxing team. As another example, in the military, a sergeant has legitimate power over a private. As another example, in a business, a president has legitimate power over a vice president. Though it would be nice to simply use this kind of power in the organization, there is a risk to doing so. The people respond poorly and are not satisfied with being given orders based on a figure that has control due to their level in the hierarchy. The followers would be more satisfied with being influenced based on other forms of power. Another interesting type of power is referent power. Sometimes doing what is necessary to have power can require quite a bit of discipline, work, and can be challenging. However, this is not the case with referent power. It is easier to obtain referent power than other forms of power. This type of power deals with doing favors for people, being nice to people, and complimenting when the opportunity arises. A manager which acts in a positive way consistently and goes about it in a genuine way will eventually leave a positive impression on others. When the time comes to influence these people, it will be a much easier task, as the people will have been prepared psychologically with a positive response. My favorite type of power is expert power. Expert power is a challenging and difficult power to obtain and maintain. Even if achieved, maintaining expert status can be challenging, both because people can forget what they learn, and in addition, the world offers a fast-paced and ever-changing environment to contend with. Expert power requires a lot of study, preparation, training, and eventually networking among expert peers so as to attain recognition or expert status. However, for those that succeed and do attain expert knowledge, they then attain a great power. As an example, being the manager of computer technicians would be a difficult thing without technician knowledge, as the nature of the job itself requires technical knowledge. Also, it is expected from the regular computer technicians that the manager know more than they do. Also, even if the computer technicians were to look the other way and not expect their superior to have expert knowledge, what would they then do if they did not know the answers to technical problems which arise during the course of the work?